Hi, I'm Natalie Hernandez.
Hi, I'm Araceli, Garcia.
I'm Krystal Mejia. I'm Karyna Mejia. This is our first part of the group.
Self-graphics and art, it emerged out of inspiration and energies of group artists and printmakers that worked out of East LA garages. In 1971, Sister Karen Bocalero, Carlos Bueno, Frank Hernandez, and Antonio Ibanez were all founders of self-help graphics. Their first exhibition was at El Mercado Shopping Center. The main concept of this place is mestizaje because in the 1970s, public school systems taught Anglo socio-cultural norms, which meant eroding the indigenous culture. This place was created to help expose barrio children the variety of media that they could utilize to instill the positive sense of self, community, and culture. Self-graphics and art is closed, but we are still able to see a bit of art that they have outside of the buildings.
The Silver Dollar Cafe was significant because of one specific person, Ruben Salazar. He was a protester in the Chicano moratorium, and he came to the cafe and he got shot by the deputies because they thought he was a suspect of gunmen. This connects to racial profile. Just because he looked a certain color doesn't necessarily mean that he's bad. And this also connects to the Fruitville station with Oscar Grant. Just because he's black doesn't necessarily mean he's the one who started the argument, and he got shot for no apparent reason. We also connected this to segregation. As soon as he stepped into the cafe, he was immediately separated from the dominant culture. The Silver Dollar Cafe was eventually closed, and then it became a church, but as of now it's closed. For rent, the numbers are there for anybody who wants to rent it.
Ironic how the Silver Dollar Cafe used to be here at this location. However, now it's stuck in between two different businesses named Silver and Dollar Tree. So it's the Silver Dollar Cafe. So what do you think? Do you think it's ironic, or is it something that the community could have possibly thought out? So Natalie, give us a little insight on this.
Well, I think the community came up with it just because it's conveniently in between a silver store and a Dollar Tree, Silver Dollar.
Got it. What about you, Karyna?
I think the community thought of it too, to bring back its history. Ruben Salazar was one of the 3 individuals who died during the Chicano moratorium march on August 29, 1970. The march was for the disapprovement number of Chicanos who were dying during the Vietnam War.
So the main concept of this park is pretty much racial hierarchy, how the army puts the minorities in the front lines to sacrifice themselves for the higher ranking groups, and how also minorities are kind of targeted for entering the army with ROTC programs in mostly Latino dominated schools, because for those minorities they don't really have any other options. It's their only opportunity to be able to gain a higher rank in the social hierarchy.
Something that stood out to me about this mural was about the human rights activists and how they're all holding each other and embracing one another.
Something that I noticed was this godlike figure carrying this whole portion of the mural, kind of carrying humanity, and he's crying, almost kind of saddened that people are doing this to each other, treating each other horribly.
One thing that I noticed were these policemen who are stomping over the people, and I also noticed they have a skull representing evil, and one of them has a like bag of money, which represents people having to pay for their liberty, and right there it says "Necesito mi libertad." What stood out to me the most was this, like you have the Mexican music and people dancing, so it represents the Mexican or Hispanic culture. And then we also have like the Virgen de Guadalupe, which represents religion.
So one of the things that stood out to all of our group is this Latin American sash that this lady is wearing.
So what was everyone's favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part was the murals. We connected so many concepts together. Mine was figuring out like the two businesses next to the Silver Dollar Cafe, which made the name together, which is the silver shop with the dollar tree.
Mine was also the mural, or the park, Ruben Salazar Park, where the mural had a lot of concepts and very good information or descriptions of our history.
I wish I was able to see the inside of the self-help graphics and art, but hopefully I'll be able to go back one day and check it out myself.